Hi there, everyone. I wanted to bring up a glaring, obvious fact that there's no Airbourne merchandise anywhere. No T-shirts, no, I don't know, bobbleheads or whatever. You can get them online, obviously, but to be honest with you, I don't really like buying stuff online because your credit card information goes online, and it don't matter if you went through PayPal, and maybe they are responsible for it if something goes wrong, but the fact is your information is still on the internet. So I don't like using the internet to buy stuff if I don't have to. I'd rather go to a store and actually talk to people. Anyway, I've been to a few places, and they just don't carry Airborne shirts or anything like that. And I bought my brother a few shirts, an ACDC shirt, a Dio shirt. I picked the Dio shirt where Dio's getting whipped by the devil and behind the mountain with the chain, because it was rather fitting for my brother, because he's basically like the slave working his job, and getting whipped and paying the mortgage payments, which I commend him for, because I put in less money, because I'm working on another project. Anyway, so I bought him a nice shirt. I buy him nice shirts every now and then. I do nice things, and I do put money in. But anyway, that's beside the point. Airborne shirts are not available here. I spoke to the managers and from different stores, and they won't exactly explain why they don't get them. Maybe they don't know. Maybe it's a little higher up the food chain than that for a reason why they don't have them. Because I mean, the physical impossibility is not true. It's not physically impossible for them to have them, and it's not like there wouldn't be a demand for them. Some people are gonna like Airborne. They're the most popular mainstream rock and roll band that's relatively new. All the other guys are getting kind of old, and they don't sound as good anymore. But Airborne, I bought the Breaking Out of Hell CD. It's awesome. Almost every song on there is really good. I like their earlier work too, but I don't actually have CDs of those yet. I will get them. And I'd like to pick up some shirts and maybe some other things too. I don't know. But I can't find them. They're not available. And it's really frustrating because they did actually play here, I think it was last September. I didn't know about it until recently. I mean, could have made it a point to go there. I didn't though. I should have been more on the ball on that. But sometimes you're in your own little world, and you don't do the things you want to do when the opportunity knocks, because you're distracted with something else. So anyway, they were here. They played fairly close by, and I missed out on that opportunity. I don't know. It's funny because I've never actually been to a concert before. My dad worked in the record industry. You've seen the pictures. I have more pictures of my dad with rockers. In fact, I have a scanner in my basement that my mom just gave me to upload these pictures onto my computer and make videos on them. So that's something I will do. The thing is, yeah, I haven't been to a concert, and when I do go to one, I want it to be a good one. An Airborne would have been good. The Van Halen was here not too long ago. I think it was last year, though. I'm not kept up to speed with this sort of stuff. I'm not in the loop. And church recitals and dances at a high school is not a concert. Um, it's a place where, well, I know what I got up to when I was there. Let's see, I was thinking of chicks. There was a few chicks that I was interested in. Um, they were nice enough, I suppose. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. Music was terrible though, and that's not a concert. Um, it's just a bunch of douchebags listening to. I don't even remember what music they were listening to. I was in my own zone. But yeah, so Dad worked in the industry for a number of years, and I've never been to a concert before. It's very funny. Um, uh, yeah, as soon as I can, somehow persuade some people to hang out with me a little bit more often or ever, um, somehow convince them. I mean, I couldn't think of 10 reasons why I wouldn't have anything to talk about, or, you know, we couldn't do cool things, but, well, you know, because I just don't trust going to these things on my own. I don't really like the uh, doing it alone type of thing. I mean, sure, you want to be independent and all that, and be able to do things, be able to think for yourself, and not be reliant on having other people with you when you go to do stuff. But at the same time, with the way I dress, with my bright yellow hat and my bright yellow jersey, I do think it would be wise to walk around without at least a couple of buddies with me. Why not? And I'm sure they could appreciate good music, especially if Airbourne came back here. I mean, I suppose I could always go on a road trip and just find a place somewhat nearby within my financial range for me to go to a concert there, maybe somewhere in the States or something like that. We'll see about that. Yeah, just really frustrated because I've seen some of the mock-ups of Airborne's T-shirts and things like that, and but they look cool, and like them, I also have a really cool leather jacket, which is going to come out when summer hits, because my cashmere coat is good for winter, but not so much for summer. So, gotta switch to the leather jacket. Because although I wear a bright yellow jersey and a bright yellow hat, I do cover it a bit with a leather coat. I've had that for about 15 years, and it was made with the old leather, so it's a lot better. The only thing is the sleeves are a bit short, so I gotta find some sort of pin to roll up the because the jersey is obviously longer than the sleeves. So I don't want it to look like I'm some sort of Victorian era poofter with bright colored I don't know what you call them, cufflets on or something. Don't want that. That's not the look I'm going for. So I'm gonna find something so that it doesn't go over the actual sleeve part of the leather coat. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I suppose I will order some Airborne stuff off of, I guess, Amazon or eBay or whatever. And, yeah, that'd be cool to have. I just don't like this, it taking 3 weeks to show up kind of bullshit. Like, I still don't have my Ekblad jersey. I mean, I only paid $109 for it, but that's $109. I want my damn Ekblad jersey. And it has not arrived yet. I'm going to send an email to Hockey Authentic when it's Monday, because they're probably not open on the weekends. Yeah, what a bunch of bullshit this is. Paid good money for that jersey and I want it. Yeah, well, yeah, that's my complaint, is that there's no Airbourne merchandise to be bought in stores around here. And that's unacceptable. I'm sure there might be a good reason a little bit further up the chain, but I don't know what that is, so it's a whole world of understanding that I don't know anything about. So we'll forget about all that, and I'll accrue merchandise through other means. Anyway, nice talking to you guys. I like having this one-way conversation. Anyway, talk to you later. Have a good one.